Hello everybody, I am the Craftacular creator and today I am sharing a process video for Craft Roulette episode 176. This is the card I made. Who knew a cherry wearing a Santa hat could be so cute? For this video I will share a split in the middle technique using acetates, and as this is a Craft Roulette process video I have parameters to meet. These are displayed on the screen. For this card I will be using Longthorn Knit Picky Winter in green, Longthorn Red Textured, Green Tropical Shimmer, Pixie Dust and Guava cardstock. These are my jolly colours. I will also be using the Longthorn Cheerful Cherry dies, Tiny Hats, Make Me Smile emojis, a fancy scallop circle and Say What Christmas Critters for the sentiment. To begin, I cut a 4.25 inch by 10.5 inch piece of Nina Classic Crest £110 cardstock to make a top fold card base. I score this at 5.25 inches. I then trim off the front, leaving a 2-inch flap, and cut a 2-inch flap from the trimmed part. This is part of the split in the middle element. I lay out the pieces that I'll be using for the rest of the card to check the design I had in mind would work. Originally I intended to use a double cherry, the element parameter is fruit, but then I had a think about what I wanted my sentiment to read and decided to go with just one. I die cut the tiny Santa hat, but on the reverse side of the red cardstock in order to flip the image. I continued to dress the cherry, giving him a cheeky smile and a pair of pink cheeks. I had previously decided that I wanted my sentiment to say, "Have yourself a cherry image, Little Christmas." So I stamped this using Memento Tuxedo black ink and trimmed it to size. Often, when I use the fancy scallop circle, I thread the holes with a coordinating twine. Today is no different. As I thread the Longthorn green sparkle twine around the circle, I will take this opportunity to tell you about Craft Roulette. It is the ultimate YouTube card making game show on almost every Friday evening at 6:10 p.m. Central Time in the US, 12:10 UK time. Mary Gunn, the hostess, spins the wheel, the 4 craft parameters are chosen, guest crafters react, collect supplies and then spend a little while crafting and chatting. It allows a great community of crafters from all over the world to get together via YouTube, the Craft Roulette Facebook page and the amazing craftroulette.live website. Time for assembly. I glued the pattern paper onto the card front and off screen I attached a Santa cherry onto the scalloped panel. I then attached this to the centre of the card, being careful only to glue the top and bottommost parts. At this point I felt concerned that the panel felt quite unsupported, so I trimmed a piece of acetate to 4.25 by 5.5 inches to attach to the inside of the front panel using 1/4 inch double-sided adhesive tape. Now much happier, I attached the circle using liquid glue, again being careful just to glue the top and the bottom. Then I attached the sentiment, and off screen I added some tiny clay hearts to bring in the random parameter. My first, ta-da, was a little premature at this point. I looked at the card carefully and felt that the middle piece was missing something. So I trimmed a piece of pink pattern paper and placed this on the inside of the card so that it could be seen through the acetate. Ta-da! The real one this time, and I like it much more. Though this was my first split in the middle card, it will not be my last. I learnt much from making this one and how to improve it for the future. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Ta-ta for now everyone. Take care, and I'll be back soon.